Hey Lighthouse kids and families, welcome back. It is February, which means we as Christians are now in a season called Lent. Now you might be thinking, what's Lent? I know what Lent is. It's when I lent my brother my swimming goggles and I never got them back. Not that kind of Lent. Lent is the 40 days before Easter that is meant to be a time to prepare our hearts to celebrate Easter. I have 40 days to prepare for Easter. I might as well start now. Oh, think of all the eggs I could decorate. Or all the chocolate I could start hiding. No. Lent is 40 days before Easter that's meant to be a time to prepare our hearts to celebrate Easter. Our hearts? Let me explain. So Lent starts on Ash Wednesday and goes till Easter Sunday. So 40 days of waiting for Easter? Well, actually, that kind of sounds like Advent and waiting for Christmas. So does that mean we get a calendar? 40 days, 40 chocolates that we get to eat? Huh? No, sorry, no chocolates. And yes, 40 days is a long time to wait, but 40 days is a special number in the Bible. Moses spent 40 days on Mount Sinai without food, meeting with God. Israelites wandered for 40 years before they got into the Promised Land, and Jesus fasted for 40 days in the desert before he started his ministry. So, during Lent, because it's a time to prepare our hearts for the celebration of Easter, instead of eating chocolate, it's often a season where people fast. Does that mean you have to do everything fast? Like putting on your winter clothes really fast? Or talking really fast? Or like reading a book really fast? Or eating really fast? No. Fasting means you give up something. Well, I give up. No, not that kind of give up. Like giving up as in you stop doing something. I could give up brushing my teeth. No, probably not a good idea. You could give up or fast from eating candy. Or fast from playing video games. What? No. Or fast from putting any toppings on your hot dog. Seriously? Why? The point of fasting is to stop doing something to create more room for your relationship with God in your life. If fasting creates more space for our relationship with God, then it would be obvious that it would be a season of increased prayer. The more time you spend with someone, the more time you have to talk to them. So Lent is a season where you might think about taking more time to talk to God. You can talk to him about what you're fasting from. Talk to him about the things that are distracting you or fill up your time. Ask him to teach you things while you're fasting. Like how to juggle? No. Well, maybe, but probably not. Ask him to teach you something about himself or about you. Just take some time to talk to him. When people fast and pray, they tend to grow closer to God. And when we grow closer to God, he changes us. He makes us more like him. We become more aware of the people that he loves around us. And so Lent becomes a time of giving and generosity. People often find themselves being more generous in this season with their money, their time, and their talents. So I have to buy Easter presents for everyone, like Christmas, except Easter? Do they even have Easter wrapping paper? Do I put them under my Easter tree? No. The important thing to remember is fasting, prayer, and giving don't happen because we have to do them for Lent. We do these things because they create more room for God. And when we grow closer to him, we talk more like him. We act more like him. So this Lent, consider ways that you can fast, pray, and give. So will you pray with me? God, we give you the next 40 days. Is there something that I can give up to make more room for you? Is there a way I can be more intentional about talking with you? How can I be more generous and more giving? Teach me to be more like you. Because God, we want to celebrate Easter like it's a big deal. Think of it this way. Christmas is huge because it's when Jesus was born. But if he had lived his life and then died, he would just be a great teacher and a really nice human being. But he rose again. He came back to life on Easter Sunday to show us that he was and is the Son of God, the Messiah, our Savior. It's kind of a big deal. So God, help prepare our hearts this season of Lent so that we can celebrate Easter like it's a big deal, because it is.